the kids, like, what they get through the martial arts, the modesty, the courtesy, integrity, self-control, perseverance, showing that indomitable spirit. A lot of times they don't get that in other sports. You put them in uncomfortable situations and they learn to fight through that, right? Unless you kind of know what you're made of. Yeah. And in our school, we do our best to put them in uncomfortable situations, either in grappling and sparring, just pushing themselves in the gym, makes them better. Not just better martial artists, but better human beings.
Yeah, I've heard one instructor say there's 3 things everybody should do. They should learn how to swim. They should learn some basic first aid, and they should learn some self-defense skills.
Yep,
those are 3 basic things as humans that everybody should have some training in. Mm-hmm. Learn how to swim. Learn some basic first aid, and develop self-defense skills. And there's not too many better ways than being in a good boxing gym or a good karate school or wrestling. All those are great methods of teaching lots and lots about yourself.
I mean, it's and it's pretty cool knowing that, when you step in the room, what can give you more confidence than knowing that you can take everybody out in the room if need be, right? So the confidence builder is a huge thing for especially kids nowadays, who are getting picked on or bullied in school or whatever. It definitely helps them in those kind of in other life areas. We get students. I know he does from back in the day, writing him letters, thanking him for the martial arts training and what he put them through to be better human beings.
Do you know what I think it also helps too is like if you're doing the martial arts at the gym, you're getting that out, so you don't have to prove it out at school. You don't have to prove how tough you are or how great you are because you're doing it already. You know it already, so why do you have to prove it? And
that's exactly right.
It alleviates a lot of problems in the long run, so why not just put everyone through that training? Then you're confident and capable. You don't have to go out there and try to like sucker punch someone. You know what I'm saying, to prove how tough you are. Because
that's exactly right. That's a great analogy. Honestly, I hadn't thought about that, but that is so much truth to that. Yeah. You a lot of you get these kids that are studs that or at least they kind of think they are, and they feel like they need to prove that. So. A lot of times they take it out on kids in their public schools, but when they can do that in their martial arts school, they can, they can do it. That's great. That's a great analogy, man. That's awesome.
But the martial arts also, it's a very humbling sport.
Yeah.
So I got guys in here that put me in such uncomfortable situations, man. It's so humbling. Wrestlers end up taking you down.
Yeah.
Then you're in their water. They're choking you out. They're tapping you out. You're tapping left and right. Yeah. You got guys that spar and punch you in the face, kick you in the leg. So, it humbles you as well.
Yeah.
So even in a street situation, you know when to use it, when not to use it.
Yeah.
You're not that bully. You know what I'm saying? You're being a true martial artist.
And that's the thing about, any sort of martial arts. You're always humbled because you can't be on top all the time. Like Floyd Mayweather's 50-0 or whatever, but Jesse Reed, he trained a guy named Paul Spadafora, and he has a video of Paul Spadafora kicking Floyd Mayweather's ass and sparring.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Paul Spadafora is a southpaw, and he had his day with Floyd Mayweather in sparring, and so not everybody's on top every time, and that's what humbles you about this martial arts business is that, sure enough, you can be on top one day, but the next day could be a total different story. And some days you don't feel as good going into the gym as you do other days, so you can't have 100% day in the gym sparring or training every day.
Right.
You know how it goes up and down, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I'd like to see that video.
Well, it's online.
Oh really?
We'll send you the link.
Levante's got it.
I didn't think that anybody beat Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
That guy, man.
Jesse Reed credits that moment to Mayweather going, I'm never going to be caught, slipping again.
Jerry Tremble.
Yeah, Jerry Tremble was a bad motherfucker.
Golden Boy. That's what they call Atlanta's Jerry Tremble.
He hails from Vancouver, British Columbia.